Greetings Opals users. In this video tutorial, I would like to cover the Opals offline circulation module. The offline circulation module is used if you don't have or have lost your internet connection, or if the internet connectivity is very slow and you would like to perform normal circulation routines such as loans, returns, renewals, and once you do these, you can then upload those into your Opal system when the internet is back, and any transactions of loans, returns, or renewals will show up in the system. So if a teacher, a student, a member of your library borrowed a book when you were down without internet, it would show up as soon as you're back up and you've uploaded the transactions. I would like to mention that we have a video tutorial called the Offline Circulation Module Part 1 Installation. This icon here on my desktop is the Opals Offline Circulation icon. My installation video is also followed by an offline circulation module addendum, installation addendum. Currently, the Opals Offline Circ is driven by Java, and if you have a very new version of Java, it may not work. You'll need a version, I think it's 8.0 or earlier than that version. I should also mention, and this is mentioned in the tutorials, that especially in the addendum, installation addendum, that Java is not the same as it had been, and they're starting to charge for the use of the software, and they don't necessarily support Chrome. So we will have another option for the offline circulation coming out this year that will deal with a non-Chrome environment, which some of you may have. So this does require not a non-Chrome, a non-Java environment, and we'll have that coming out this year. So again, this process that I'm doing today is all driven with Java, and you will need that Java to install the offline circulation module. Before I continue, I would just like to mention, for tech support, please call and ask for tech support at 877-331-1022. In addition to tech support, you can email us at support@opalsinfo.net, or if you'd like a Zoom session to cover anything, my email is john@bibliofiche.com. john@bibliofiche.com. You can send me an email, ask any questions you like, ask for a Zoom session to run through this or anything else Opals related. Glad to help out. Before I continue on with using the offline circ, I'm going to look up a few patrons. Let me put the cursor in here. Sorry about that. We'll pull up a patron, and I just want to make sure there's no loans to this patron, and I'll pull up another patron. We'll use two patrons for this video. Here's the second student, and there's nothing out. Okay, now I'm going to go to the offline circ and process some loans. So I'm in the offline circ module. It's been installed, Java driven, and I'll put my cursor in and scan a student or member barcode. And now I'm going to scan a book to loan to this patron. There we go, and we see the user barcode is showing right here, and the item barcode and the date is today's date. If you wanted to trash this and not send it in to upload, you can click this little trash can over here, and it will remove this loan from the system, and you would not be uploading it. In case the member or the person who was taking it out decided against it, you could just take it off the system again so it won't upload. Alrighty, now I'm going to click Switch User, and now I'll put in another member student barcode. There we go, and now I will add a couple of loans. There we go. And I'll add a third loan to this one student's account, student, member, whomever. There we go. So I've added the loans. I'm not going to do any returns right now. Well, actually I could, but I think I'll leave that alone because it's basically with return, you'll see that you just simply scan the books. So if you're doing returns when you're down, there's no internet or it's slow, you can scan a whole book drop or book truck in and then upload those. In addition, you could do renewals. So a renewal would be you would scan the item barcode, i.e. the book barcode or the CD, DVD, whatever the case may be. And then that would go into your normal settings driven by your preferences of how long a renewal would go for and how many times it could go out. Okay, so we looked at the patrons before I did the processing of the offline circ loans. They didn't have any loans. Now it's the time to upload the transactions. So I'm going to click Upload Transaction. Here we go, and you'll see the user barcode is here, and that student member of the library took out 1. Then this barcode, that's an I, just so you know, that person took out 3 items, and they were all done around 1:20 in the afternoon. I'm going to click Upload. I'll put in my username and my password. You'll need that to log in, to upload these transactions. So whatever you use to get into Opals will be the same thing you use here. So we see that it's been completed, and now I will go to the school site. Let me bring that up, and let's just go back to the home screen real quick. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. I know they're tough to watch sometimes. All right, I'm going to circulation, I'm going to loans, and I'm going to put in the student/member of the library right here. And there, well, I didn't have to put it in. There's Irie Rose, who didn't have any books out prior to this, as we saw earlier, and now she has the 3 books out. I think I'll switch user, and I'll scan in the other student. And there we go. And now we see that Zachary, the student or member of the library, has 1 book out. So that's the process to using the offline circulation module for loans, returns, and renewals. Once again, if you have any questions, please call us at 877-331-1022 or email support@opalsinfo.net. And finally, if you'd like to email me, it would be john@bibliofiche.com. Thank you very much.